Hi, my name is Aaron Wolf and I'm a guitar teacher, and one thing that I'd like to share with you today is one way to get started as a beginning guitarist. You can do what I was just doing. You can play these things that electric rock guitarists call power chords, but I'm actually doing it on a classical guitar. It works for any instrument and even for a lot of different styles. This shape, where I have my first finger on the thickest string and my little finger in this case, although you could use your third finger, another finger, 2 frets down on the next string. This is named by the name of the letter that we use for the thicker string here. And in this case, we just have to know this pattern, that the string starts with E, and then E and F are next to each other, but most of the letters are 2 frets. So I go from F to G, skip a fret, G to A. Now again, the musical alphabet stops at G and then starts back again at A. We go from A to B, and then B to C is the other spot with a half step. So there's E and F and B and C, those are the ones next to each other. And then the C moves up to a D, and then D up to E. Now E is where we started. At this halfway point, we're right back to where we started. So that's the entire letter system. Now if you ever see something with sharp or flat, you can just know that that's one of the in-betweens. So F with a little sharp that looks like a number sign next to it is this one here. So you can actually substitute this simple chord shape for any other chord that's a major chord or a minor chord or a 7th chord. And in fact, you don't even need these other strings. We could get rid of them. There's a band that I used to listen to called the Presidents of the United States of America. You could check them out if you like. I think their music is pretty neat. They actually got rid of some of their strings because they weren't using them, and the main guitarist plays on 3 strings and the bass player plays 2 strings. And they sang and they had drums and that was it. But the music's actually pretty fun. All you have to do is move this around, this shape, to get any of the chords that you might want. So C, G, A, B flat. This is not quite B because B is here, and then C. And so you could look up the chord names to a song that you like, or you could make up your own things, and you can really do just a million things and just about anything. You could play a bluegrass song and you could actually play this way if you feel like it. So it doesn't really matter what the traditional way of doing it was. A very easy way to get into playing, and it sounds good, is to just use this shape and move it around. If you have trouble muting this string, because what I'm doing is my finger is actually slightly touching these strings to mute them, if you have trouble getting that effect, then you can actually, like I said before, you could cut off the strings, just get rid of them, or you could mute them by putting something around them like a piece of Velcro. You could get 2 sides of the Velcro and sort of put it on over the strings like this so that they don't ring. And then you can just play like this. Have fun!